Por eso nos honra con su presencia a todos nosotros la comunicadora Consuelo de Pradel. También ha sido otra gran defensora. Un aplauso para ella.
Okay, the speakers are beginning one by one. Let me go over the railing. Get some shade over here. Get in the shade and gingerly walk by the crowd, right behind the crowd. Catch some of the shade from the trees. This is part of the Loma Miranda ecological reserve that they're trying to destroy. Of course, the mining project is up on that side of the road. I want to point out that there's a big confusion about mining concessions here. The confusion stems from the fact that they think it's one name and then there's another, and people here don't navigate much in the English social media. When you come right down to it, you have a concession with a new name, and nobody knows the name of it. So that's why it's Glencore Canada is the one that bought the concession. It used to be Xstrata. I was talking to some so-called environmental expert here the other night, and he sort of got perturbed at the fact that I pointed out that Glencore Canada bought the concession, and he says, well, you know, it's one thing, you know, mining companies buy concessions one from the other. So if they're so hip, if these environmental NGOs are so hip, how come they're not properly informing the public? That's what we're doing on the internet. If I got my two blogs that I tweet sometimes, Recent History of Barrick Gold Corp, and the other one is Hans Hurdle and Barrick Gold Corp. And in paragraph 2 of both of those blogs, I point out the fact that Pueblo Viejo is a consortium. But that is never mentioned in the news. That's never mentioned by the government. They only talk about Barrick Gold. They never talk about Gold Corp. Barrick Gold is only 50%, Gold Corp is 40%. So you got all these so-called experts and so-called environmental NGOs, and they not informing